Well, my name's Joe. I'm the host of Rebellion Dogs Radio and the author of Beyond Belief, Agnostic Musings for 12-Step Life. We buy 800,000 daily devotionals each and every year. By we, I mean those of us in the addiction recovery community. There are books just for men, just for women, for young people, codependents. There's substance or process-specific addiction books. There's program-specific books. There is so much selection. Around 2005, I went looking for a secular daily reflection book for addicts and alcoholics. I couldn't find one. This is the 21st century, I thought. Why wouldn't there be something for nonbelievers, freethinkers, and everyone? Well, that's why I wrote Beyond Belief, Agnostic Musings for 12-Step Life. Now, what is a freethinker? Here's what Bertrand Russell said back in 1944. What makes a freethinker is not his beliefs, but the way in which he holds them. If he holds them because his elders told him they were true when he was young, or if he holds them because if he did not, it would make him unhappy, his thought is not free. But if he holds them because, after careful thought, he finds a balance of evidence in their favor, then his thought is free. However odd his conclusions may seem. The freedom that the freethinker seeks is not the absolute freedom of anarchy. It is freedom within the intellectual law. He will not bow to authority of others, and he will not bow to his own desires, but he will submit to evidence. Prove to him that he is mistaken, and he will change his opinion. Supply him with new facts, and he will, if necessary, abandon even his most cherished theories. Now, that book was called The Value of Free Thought, How to Become a Truth Seeker and Break the Chains of Mental Slavery. What's more 12-step than breaking the chains of mental and emotional slavery? Beyond Belief, the book, is available as an eBook or a 6x9 paperback. Visit your favorite bookstore or e-retailer if you want a copy. Or if you want to kick the tires, visit Google Play, visit Amazon, visit rebelliondogspublishing.com. You can sample 50 to 100 pages. The ebook does have some of the modern conveniences you would expect from a 21st century book. There are hyperlinks to many of the endnotes. In the index, which both the paperback and ebook have, there are 100 topics, and there are 1,000 links to those 100 topics. So if you don't want to read the book one page a day for a whole year, you can use the index on any subject from acceptance to mindfulness, from mythology to Zen. Through the writing of Beyond Belief, I had the good fortune to make the acquaintance of an academic and history idol of mine, Ernie Kurtz. He wrote a lot. He wrote Not God, A History of Alcoholics Anonymous. 2 great books he co-authored with Catherine Ketchum, The Spirituality of Imperfection, and their follow-up 20 years later, Experiencing Spirituality. I was honored to get to know Ernie Kurtz in the last years of his life. He might have thought of us as peers or allies. I'm afraid I never outgrew my hero worship. Ernie wrote the foreword to Beyond Belief, and I'll close this little video with what he had to say. This book is not light reading. I have not so far wanted to fight with it, but I do find Beyond Belief often challenging, sometimes provocative, unfailingly stimulating. The book is aimed at a general 12-step readership, but it is mindful that there heretofore exists no such aid for unbelievers, freethinkers, and the unconventionally spiritual. Given that the latest Pew Research study found that 20% of American people list their religious affiliation as none, it is certainly time that the recovery world took into consideration this population's needs. Beyond Belief addresses this need in a confident, non-aggressive way. I doubt that any believer will find anything objectionable in its pages. This believer, for one, finds much that is spiritually helpful. Thanks, Ernie. Even if you don't want a new daily reflection book or you don't know anyone in your world looking, please visit rebelliondogspublishing.com. From there are blogs and our radio show, but there are also links to other websites, other community for people who want a 21st century look at 12-step life, now with less dogma and more bite. Thanks for listening.